Welcome to New Orleans and Yulman Stadium. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Kodiaks and the Tulane Green Wave. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Green Wave head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. It'll be the Kodiaks offense will get first crack at it today. And here's a guy, if you throw it in his general vicinity, he's going to pull it down. Final go around this time, see if it can bring out the best in this veteran player. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it on the right. 7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Looking for a man. It's Powers. Got out of trouble and throws. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And it's the Kodiaks send out the punt unit. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. Came back for his senior season not only to enhance his draft stock, but perhaps to run this team to a title. The give from the gun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on 3rd down. Off play action. Finds his man down the middle.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. I'm trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
The give on the inside. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback keep. Maybe some room here. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Black. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Finds his man. It's Frazier. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Handoff for Frazier. Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Kodiaks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And it's the Kodiaks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Powers. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Trying play action. Rushes on him, and down he goes.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll try the right side. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the bootleg and rolling out. The sure hands, it's Norton. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Offense in a bunch formation. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Powers. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Kodiaks are marching down the field. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
They'll give to Frazier. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And it's the Kodiaks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play, that will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he's going to try to return this one. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
It's complete to the left. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Kodiaks can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Wide open downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Powers. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. They'll give to Frazier. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wynn. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. Tulane right back to the line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll move the tight end. Wide receiver going in motion. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Off the RPO, complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Powers. Got his man on the right. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Trying to move them on the counter. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They have it at the 43. 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And it's the Kodiaks will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Off the play fake. Works the middle. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Scanning the field, it's Powers. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Ohio Bobcats. Over to your game inside Yulman Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yulman Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Hard-hitting tackle. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Here's a give to Frazier. There's a crease. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Frazier again. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Kodiaks will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll start on the ground with Frazier.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And they're able to get him on the ground. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Oh, he's got a chance. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And it's the Kodiaks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Powers. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that as their physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. The field goal is no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Complete. Quick step and go. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Here's a little room there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed, so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Now the pitch. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Tulane. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They took it 71 yards down the field and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. On third down, here's Frazier. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Kodiaks line up to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in at the 25. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. From the gun, the ground game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Kodiaks offense heads out to open this possession. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught, and he's got room. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Got his man.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
They'll give to Frazier. There's some room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's Powers. Fires to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 99, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Snowed under by the defense. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Keeps it himself. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Number
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Dropping back, it's Powers. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Delay to the back, it's Frazier. Shakes off the defender. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And it's the Kodiaks come to the line with a new set of downs. Frazier again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Running inside, it's Frazier. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Using the quick game.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Quarterback may change this route. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Might have a chance. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Yeah, the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them. Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing right. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. This offense has it with really good field position. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback keep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass, it's Powers. Got it set up on the outside. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Bring in the heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Kodiaks will punt this one away. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll go back to work on offense. Motion from the wide receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Makes the grab in their space. He's at the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Kodiak's offense heads out to open this possession. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan, and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. To the air, it's Powers. Tight end finds a soft spot. Could not make his way to the corner. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And it's the Kodiaks who will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's got it again. Finds a... Could be an alley. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done.
Now, fourth down.
Punt is in the air. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Powers. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.